Hello, Holly. What are you doing? Alright, it's race day. We got rained out unfortunately last night at Circle City, so I was meant to run the 44 again. We're going to take 2. Unfortunately, it's going to be take 3 with John. Hopefully I can run with him tomorrow. We're going to see that at Kokomo, but tonight we're in this beauty again. A little bit of an update. I had my sister at local print shop help me out with a couple little accents, and the wheel cover things are pretty neat too. So come up real good. So we're racing this tonight, round 1 of the 4 performance, ticket to Tulsa. So the ticket to Tulsa is a series where the winner gets a chili bowl ride in, I think it's one of Briscoe's cars. So we need something to chase. We didn't really want to just stay constrained to a track championship, and I don't think we had the mileage to do something like Midwest Thunder sprint cars, and obviously not the mileage and budget to do the USAC. So this is a fun little thing to chase. We're going to give it a go. It pretty much just sits at Bloomington and Paragon. So my bus is back. Thank you, Dad. We have Maxima on board this year. Massive thanks to Troy and team for coming on, but we put some SC1 all over the car. This is dry. It's no oily residue at all, like nothing. So here's a comparison for this SC1 we chucked on. It's like a modern day motocross Mud-X. Look at the difference. I got the tail tank out just to see it, but how cool is that? Thanks again to Mike Thomas, Innovative Slots, for lending us his trailer. I actually took the chili bowl, and that one's not finished yet. This trailer. So we're going to get all this stuff in there, head down the track. Alrighty, we're here at Paragon. Nice long straightaways. I'm only about halfway down, so long straights. Very, very dry right now. They've obviously had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain here the last 2 weeks, but it doesn't look too bad. Look at the extra bank on the wall. I think that's a little scary. They've added more banking here, especially through 1 and 2. See, I remember in the last video I said the bank up this end was level with that end. It is completely level along the top of that now, so that's pretty sick. The same from here, and it holds on. So they've actually done a lot of work here since we were last here. Safety me is a little worried about that, because look how much we got on the fence. Like, the top is going to be hammered down tonight. Like, that's the height of the concrete. Speedway Australia, eat your heart out. It is good because it was very frustrating when you get in the corner and it's just entry speed. You just go sort of, the guy on the bottom is not carrying a lot of entry speed and he's trying to pin the bottom hard, and then you've got to go in the same pace as him and then accelerate to try accelerate as quick as him while getting as close to his right rear as you can to hopefully have enough mile per hour to stay on the top and pass them out of 2. That is very hard to do. You just would get in, you'd feel the bank there, and then it just halfway through the corner, you just feel yourself slide out, and then at the bottom just speed up. A little bit hard packed just because they're using the grader. But anyway, we're trying some stuff on the Wingo car that will probably help us. So if the track's like that. So anyway, we drew 45, and we'll give her a quick look. See if it's getting any temp yet. Oh yeah, we're 160. That ain't bad for a little electric one. What was that? 5:30. Hello, Holly. What are you doing? What is this? Check if it's in gear. Check if it's in gear. Is that in gear? That's not, I don't know if I'm in
chuck yourself out of gear. Give it a push. Did he pop out of gear? I'm out. Huh? It's popped out of gear. I'm in. No, I'm not in. I'm not in. It's in gear but not engaged. Push it back out. Push it back out. What are we doing? Put it back up. Yeah, put it back out. Put it back out. Can you put it in gear manually? It just jumped out of gear and the lever didn't let me. Straighten up, straighten up. Did you put the linkage in? Pop the linkage in here. That's down.
move forward. That's all we gotta fucking do.
Alright, so we got lucky there, but we needed some luck. Yeah, the car jumped out of gear twice. It won't zoom in. Sponsor placement. Yeah, we pretty much got lucky there. We made a good opportunities on a couple on that start, and that's all we need to do. It was looking like it was going to be a pretty one-lane heat race, but really the grease on the bottom went away, and the top started to get real tricky to run. So it's happy on that bottom line. I probably should have tried the top because there's more banking here now. It felt really good. We tried to even the car out a lot, get the tilt out of it. Just trying to get the tyres to drive even. We're struggling for even drive in this car right now. We're just right rear dominant, just right hand down, I call it. So instead of coming off the corner square with like this, we're all the way around here on the steering wheel. Sort of just square and coming off, and we're just sideways. So anyway, we've done some changes we actually did on the Maxim last time we ran it. Definitely worked good. I'm not finding a big difference between the cars. I don't know if it's just how Wingo's build the cars or what, but this has a bit more grip. But other than that, it's just that Maxim was so good as well. So like it's definitely showed how aligned the program is. We're not too far off even with a different frame. So dropped some stagger out as well, done some other stuff, not really a whole lot, but anyway, we'll yeah, we're starting probably about 10th or where we go, 4th. Yeah, 4th. So what's that? 4, 8, probably 10th. Later, because these fellas were crashed out and we helped them out a little bit to get back out. They're in the B, unfortunately, but my mate Anthony, who you'd probably see in my Eldora video, was on that crew. So anyway, we just had a tussle here between me dad. My dad's still here.
Moved it up.
Yeah, but look how much they brought the moisture back up.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's go.
There we go.
You are recording.
Thank you. So like a bit like last week when I ran the 98 at Lawrenceburg, the track's come back a lot with the Hornets on before us, so the temperature drop. We're probably not as tight as that, but we are tight. So let's just see how we go. I don't think it's going to last too long. It looks like we can make some time anywhere. So the track's, look, cherry right. Like you can't, definitely 2 lanes of racing. It's been racy all night. And yeah, we'll see how we go from 11.
broken my microphone receiver unit. 25 laps flag to flag, that was pretty sick. Slow start, we're a bit snug, but we wanted to be tight early. We're on the wrong lane really to get going. I knew where I wanted to be and knew where I needed to be, but I probably wasted too much time. I only thought it was 3 or 4 laps. It was down on the 8 laps in the put it back in the sticks going backwards, but we got going at the end. Fastest car by a lot. We were like, everyone was in the 17s and just maybe scraping a 16. We were doing like 16 sixes every lap, so pretty neat. This thing was a bloody rocket ship, I can tell you that right now. We have a great package. Boys were sort of happy. We just were back-footed with that thing coming out of gear, and we just got better and better as the race went on, and we've always sort of been struggling with the car just fading towards the end. We were just faster and faster as the race went on. I did my best lap on lap 24, so that's perfect, what we want. We were meant to run John's car on Sunday, but unfortunately we were there and this didn't run, so not even worth putting content out there. Probably another mag issue, it sounds like. A bit rich too, so I just said take it to the dyno, get it figured out. Next race in this beauty, next Friday, Bloomington, new Zack as well, so that'll be pretty neat. So yeah, stay tuned.